Audio on demand from Vision Christian Media.
Exploring faith and the future. Neil Johnson and Bible teacher Dr. Camille Majdali.
Continuing today our focus on Europe, and having talked about historical Christian formation in Europe into this last 100 years, a couple of world wars, the establishment of the European Union, and the relation of Christianity to the EU, largely left out of the picture. When you leave Christianity out of the picture and you're still looking for symbols to unite a people, how do you go about that, Camille?
Neil, it's very important to understand that nature abhors a vacuum. If you take something out of your life or out of your body politic, like the Christian faith, which has been so central to European history and identity, the question is asked then, who or what will take its place? And certainly Islam has put its hand up. It would happily take a greater role in Europe. Many millions of Muslims live there now. And of course, in the year 2015, another 1 million plus Muslims came in as migrants. But there's actually something else, and it is officially sanctioned in the EU to replace this Christian presence. And that something else comes straight out of Greek mythology, and it's the story of Europa. Europa is a Greek goddess who supposedly is why Europe gets its name. And Europa was supposed to be very beautiful, attracted the attention of Zeus, the father of gods. So in order to win her hand, he becomes a bull. Very interesting. He becomes a bull, and Europa gets on the bull, and she rides it. The bull then takes her to the Mediterranean. They jump into the Mediterranean. They have conjugal relations. Children are born, and hence the birth of Europe, according to mythology. Now, bear in mind that when Christianity moved into Europe, then Europa and the Greek mythology moved out. And so she really hasn't been around for centuries and centuries and centuries. But with this denial of the central role of Christianity in Europe, Europa is making a comeback. You can see her riding on a bull, carrying an EU flag. And on top of the bull is not just Europa, but many flags of the 28 countries that are members of the European Union. Not only is she iconic with an EU flag, this same Europa is found on magazine covers, postage stamps, statues in front of key EU buildings, and even on some of the euro coins. On the back, you'll see Europa riding the beast.
Interesting alignment there to the woman who rides the beast. If you talk about whether this symbol might be good, neutral, or evil, where would you say that symbol sits, Camille?
I think it's a bit ominous myself, because I do recall there is a nice passage of Scripture found in Revelation chapter 17 and verse 3. And basically it says that I saw a woman ride upon a scarlet-colored beast. And that's when John was in the Spirit, taken by God into the wilderness. He saw the woman riding the beast. I'm not saying this is exactly Europa, but boy, what an uncanny imagery that really is.
Faith and the future with Neil Johnson and Dr. Camille Majdali from Teach All Nations. Find articles, videos and podcasts from Dr. Camille, plus today's and other episodes of Faith in the Future in the Vision app or at vision.org.au.
Thanks for taking time to listen to this audio on demand from Vision Christian Media. To find out more about us, go to vision.org.au.